Hello, you all. I just want to chime in. Well, I got a few extra minutes because actually I'm about to do this catering order for somebody. But listen, okay, I did a conversation. I posted something earlier and I asked about what did Obama do for the black community or some, I forgot the exact word I said. You can go back and look at it. I don't feel like going through all that. So, I got good feedback, with opposite opinions, you know what I'm saying? But what one thing stood out to me that I think a lot of people be hypocrites on is this. When you ask somebody what did Obama do for the black community, you have people that say, well, what kind of president would do something for one specific race? Okay. And Obama did for Americans. Okay, that's fair and square. So why is it when someone black support Trump, we have to come with specific details of what he is doing or have done for the black community? You see where the hypocrisy come in at? Now, I got another thing that gave me kind of to look at it a different point of view when I was, had a civil going back and forth with a gentleman. He said, damn, I don't forget what he said. You know how you just lose your mind. He said, I wouldn't vote for a president that's, specifically put some just on one race. But it just seemed like that if you're African American and you asking to vote for Donald Trump, you have to come up with exactly what he does for the black community. But we some people, I'm not saying this is for all, but some people, we just have to have this specific stuff. We can't say he's doing for American. That's not good enough for nobody. And I just think that's just totally unfair. I think it's unfair for when a person asks you what did Obama do for the black community, and they say it's not about that he did for Americans. So why it can't be the same way with Trump? Why we can't have that same answer to when people say what have Trump did for black America? Another thing that he said, I don't know why I'm losing my train of thought. Another thing he said was, we was talking about healthcare. It was a few things that we was talking about. I don't know why my mind just went blank just like that. But we was talking about healthcare and how it is. That wasn't it. Something. I don't know. It'll come up to me. But the thing of it is, like, if we can. Oh, this is what I was getting to. When we say Barack Obama, now everybody know this. I don't care what color you are, what race you are. Everybody know. Majority, I would say 95% of the people that was black voted for Obama, voted for him because he was black. Nothing else, nothing more. We just wanted, and I'm a part of that equation. So you could probably say, that wasn't a good thing to do, but hey, that's what I did. I have to be honest with you. I don't want to sit up here and lie and sugarcoat anything. I'm just going to tell you the truth. That was true. I voted for Obama because he was black. I didn't know nothing about his policies or nothing. I didn't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I voted for him because he was black. Am I disappointed? And I think that he could have did more for the black community? Yes. And a lot of people say, well, what about, sorry, that cut off, I had to come back up. A lot of people say, well, what about, for Americans? But a lot of people voted. Well, I don't like saying a few, how can I put this? You have some group of people voted for Barack Obama because we thought that maybe he could do the change in the black community, but it was a wake-up call to me and other people, not just black people, to people, period, because we do have to understand no president can change the whole world. No president can change the whole anything to do with any group of people in any community, whether you know what I'm saying? You have things that you can pull down from each president, whether you voted for them or not. But see, your main thing is your local Congress people, like your senator, your mayor, your governor. Those are your congressmen, congresswomen. Those are the people that directly affect your community. We have to understand that a president is on a higher level, on a federal level. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he can implement all kind, but it's stuff on a bigger level when you got the smaller guy that are the ones that can make a change. You know what I'm saying? Like when you vote, when you see those different issues on the ballot, those are the things that can directly affect you, especially in your community, besides the bigger, broader stroke. So that's what we need to back down for him. And I'm tired of every time if I say I support this president, I have to say exactly what he do for the black community. But then when I ask you what did Obama do for the black community, you turn around and tell me it's all about Americans. Like which one is it? Which way we gonna go with this? I voted for Barack Obama because he was the first black president. And I just knew, oh my God, we gonna get us a plus, something gonna change. But see, that was the misinformed voter that I was at that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it was many people like me. Some might not admit it, but hey, I'll be the first one to admit it. You know what I'm saying? No, Barack Obama or Trump can directly change anything in any community. Some stuff is starting in the home with the parents, with the adults, with the people that's directly with the people. Some stuff government can do, and I think people use government to try to think that because this person is in office, they're going to affect this what's going on in the community. No, that's home. We got to start at home with the parents. We got to sit at home with the person, even if you're not a parent. The stuff at home, this up here has to change. This does not come from the government. This come from within self. So I think we need to look at stuff like that instead of saying exactly what this person did. Yes, you're going to be able to do some good stuff, pull some down from some of the stuff they do, but some of the stuff is strictly on your own, because I would just be honest with you, no government, and I'm 37 years old, has ever affected me, because I always got out and did everything on my own. You see what I'm saying? I never depended on the government for anything. I never depend on anybody for anything to be more, you know what I'm saying? I probably got one or two people on the hand I can just depend. Other than that, I don't depend on nobody. And I think people need to revert back to that instead of using and the government and these people in these certain places as a scapegoat. That's all I want to talk to you about. I have to get on busy with my day. Thank you all. Make sure you subscribe and share this and comment. Let me know what you think. Tell me your ideas.